Alright, so before I get started, I just wanted to let you all know about this channel I just heard about. It's YouTube's first channel that is 100% dedicated to soccer coverage worldwide, or for some of you, football. It's called Kick TV, and I got a hold of a little teaser about the channel, so check it out.
This is Kick TV, your home for global soccer on the web.
Montero,
After testing these out,
I'll give these 4 out of 5.
For what? What are you talking about?
You're watching Kick TV.
subscribe. No.
You gotta go subscribe. They got everything. They have game highlights, news, player interviews, gear reviews, so it's pretty cool. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go subscribe to the channel. There's an annotation on the screen. Now, on to the video. Black Ops 2. Will it be the final Call of Duty game? I think so, at least for a few years. Because if you haven't realized, Infinity Ward and Activision have been in constant lawsuits for the past 2 years. Ever since March of 2010, they've been in constant back and forth lawsuits, and they're suing each other for all they got. And I'm pretty sure I already messed up. I'm pretty sure that Activision just lost one of their lawsuits. There's an article about it on Twitter. I'm not really sure though. I'm not really sure what the all these lawsuits are for or anything like that, like why they even started. I'm actually pretty sure that the first lawsuit occurred when Weston Zampella, the ex-heads of Infinity Ward, didn't get paid enough, or what they were promised by Activision, so they were pissed and they wanted to sue Activision. But ever since then, constant lawsuits between Infinity Ward and Activision have just been going on. I'm pretty sure the most recent one was Infinity Ward's pretty much pissed at Activision because they allowed Treyarch to go into the futuristic setting of Call of Duty, and apparently Infinity Ward had a whole list of things that Treyarch wasn't allowed to do in the contract. I heard that they had a whole list of hundreds and hundreds of guns and all that kind of stuff listed so that Treyarch couldn't use them, and it was signed by the head of Activision and the head of Infinity Ward. But apparently they broke that, so they were pissed and they sued him about that. I don't know, that might be made up, but trust me, Infinity Ward definitely isn't happy that Black Ops 2 is taking place in the future, because that's where Infinity Ward shines. Yeah, Modern Warfare is Modern Warfare, it's called Modern Warfare, but it takes place somewhat in the future. I'm pretty sure Modern Warfare 2 and 3 take place in 2014 or 2016. Not really sure which, but they're just really unhappy that Activision kind of stabbed them in the back there. That's not fair, to be honest, but I think it's time for Treyarch to take the lead, because they've always been stuck in the 60s, and the 70s, and the 40s, and all that shit, and they're finally taking a huge step forward. Yeah, World War II to the Vietnam War and the Cold War and all that stuff was a big step. Yeah, it definitely was, but this is an even bigger step, from the Vietnam War all the way to 2025, and we'll just have to wait and see what it's like. It leaves room for creativity. That's what people don't understand. What people don't get is that Treyarch never had this level of creativity available to them until recently, or whenever they started working on Black Ops 2, which I believe was when Black Ops 1 was released, because that's when they usually work on the Call of Duty games, when their previous Call of Duty game is released. The day after, yeah, they're working on patches and stuff, listening to us, or attempting to listen to us. Treyarch tends to do a better job of listening to the community, but that's when they start making their Call of Duty games. It takes 2 years to put out a game. But what I was thinking was, is Infinity Ward going to drop from Activision? Because they've been in constant lawsuits and stuff, and they must be pissed, and there's probably not much more that they can take, because Activision, they're money whores and shit, and forcing Infinity Ward to put out a game every 2 years, 2 years, I don't know if you guys realize it or not, but that's not enough to make a really, really good game. I'm pretty sure Call of Duty 4 was in the works for much longer than 2 years. I'm downright 100% sure it was at least in production for 3 years. But I can't see them dropping from Activision, because they're pretty much the stars. They created Call of Duty 4, or not really, because the people at Infinity Ward now, they're not the same people who were at Infinity Ward in 2010 and 2007. Because a lot of people, I think it was over 45 or maybe even 70 or something like that, employees who made or helped make Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4 left Infinity Ward and Activision because they were pissed and they wanted to go with their head leaders, or whatever you want to call them. And a bunch of them moved over to Respawn Entertainment, which is which consists of a lot of ex-Infinity Ward employees. So let's hope that the game that they've been working on for the past 2 years is going to be good. You know, all we've gotten is a little taste of the game with a screenshot that was released a year and a half ago or so. But, you know, I have faith in them. Will it be as good as Call of Duty? Probably not. You know, Call of Duty was the ultimate formula. Like, that's what they, like, that's, Call of Duty's Call of Duty, you know? People hate it, but it's Call of Duty. You know, it's famous for a reason. It's popular with people for a reason. Oh, because it's for little kids and it's so easy to play. Yeah, that's exactly why. Anyone can pick up a Call of Duty game and just fucking destroy shit after a couple hours. And that's why it's fun. But it can turn on you in 5 seconds as well. We all know that. But I personally think that Infinity Ward and Activision are going to go through a little breakup in the next year or two. Because the Modern Warfare franchise seems to be over. The Modern Warfare 3 campaign wrapped everything up pretty much. Ghost is dead. Soap is dead. A lot of you guys think that Ghost is alive, but he's probably not. You know, they kind of probably left it open just in case there was going to be a Modern Warfare game after Modern Warfare 3. So there might be like a Ghost prequel or something like that, but personally I think that Infinity Ward and Activision are going to break. But I don't know. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll get through these lawsuits and they'll be completely fine and produce another Call of Duty game. But to be honest, I'm not too impressed with what the new Infinity Ward has produced with Modern Warfare 3. It's an okay game. It just has a lot of flaws. And, yeah. But Black Ops 2 might be the last Call of Duty game for a couple years. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm FMJ. I'm out. Leave a rating. Peace.